Hey everybody, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW and our retail playthrough. Let's head over here. We have a quest to turn in, the fate of Stelvin Mismantle, and after that we have a few other places to investigate. We will see what this chains into. This can't be. My brother was strong-willed, but such vileness, such sickness and violent, bloody evil. Tobias brings a hand to his face, averting his gaze. I must have answers. I need to know how I got that letter. I need to know if Stelvin really did this. I need to know why. Take my ring. Bring it to Madame Eva. Alright, run back down the hill. I'm afraid I cannot give Tobias the answers he seeks, but I can help you find the only person who can, Stelvin Mismantle. Take the ring into the woods to the north, to Manor Mismantle, where Stelvin's body was buried. Enter and hold the ring before you. Let the waning moon pour its light through the ring, and the spirits will answer your call. Take heed. The questions of the living can offer more comfort than the answers of the dead. We will go over here and do that really quick since it's about 20 feet away. No, stop it! Okay, what's happening in here? Maybe spoilers? Yeah, you know, just some spoilers. No big deal. Yeah, I guess the ring doesn't matter so much. We literally just have to kill him. And there we go, there is level 24. Did we ever choose our talents for no, oh, we didn't get new talents yet. Level 25 we get another talent point. We learned Heroic Throw, another ability. We have so many abilities, and so many abilities that we really don't ever need to press. Like at this point, we could probably get rid of Slam. I don't know how often we're gonna need Heroic Throw. It's not like we ever need to pull an enemy out of a group. Doesn't Heroic Throw silence? It doesn't silence. It does generate high threat. Master Harris may have been right. I would have been better to leave the past behind. I've got a new life now. Whether it's that of a monster or a man is up to me. As for you, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance, regardless of the outcome. Please, take this as my thanks. Pair of shoulder... Of course, our first pair of shoulders procs to an epic. That's right, we're level 24, and we are gonna equip our first epic. Isn't it epic? I mean, it feels okay, but it devalues all gear and makes like future epics feel basically worthless. It feels like you get to a point where you think I should be wearing some epics in every tier of my leveling. Which, with how fast you level, I mean, makes sense, I guess. Part of the pack, I've been trying to keep my true self hidden away from the people of Darkshire. They seem to react poorly to Worgen. There are more of us here, though, beyond the city. The companions I first traveled here with searched the woods for wild worgen. They believe some of them, the ones with telltale signs, can still be returned to sanity. I'm not quite ready to rejoin them. Please send word to Apprentice Fess at the crossroads west of town that I'll be staying in Darkshire a while longer. It's good that there's rental opportunities for people to just kind of move into Darkshire. I wonder how much it costs to rent a cottage in Darkshire with no front door these days. About 40 square feet, 0 bathrooms, no kitchen. Let's actually go do the juice delivery first, because we wouldn't want to miss out on Abercrombie's antics while we were here. A few weeks ago I was picking herbs far from my house and a band of ogres attacked me. I ran and was forced to leave behind a crate of precious tools and herbs. Again, this is the same quest that we did back in vanilla, but just a little bit different. Alright, so now we have to go all the way out to the western part of the zone, so it's going to be a little bit of a run, not really a lot to do along the way. Everything seems quiet today, maybe a little too quiet. There's the music. I grabbed a breadcrumb to go check out Eastern Plaguelands, which we might do eventually. I grabbed it from the command board. The only problem is it's like quite a bit of traveling, right? I mean, where do we have to go? We'd probably have to go to Ironforge. Travel up through the wetlands. We would just have to run it. Which could be a bit of a long run. The hinterlands. I'm not sure if we could get there from the hinterlands or not. We'd probably have to get all the way up into Tirisfal Glades and just go across the zones from west to east. And that would take us... well, it would take us here. But we'll see about doing that. For now, I'm happy just to continue the questing here. And just maybe we'll finish this zone and see where that gets us. It's an interesting enough zone. And the good thing about the starting zones is that the earlier on you are, the more kind of packed together the questing is. So it's going to be a little bit more streamlined than some of the later zones, I feel like. Apprentice Fess, part of the pack. Tobias is staying in town still? Master Harris warned him not to pursue his brother's fate. We all lead new lives now, after all, but the past is hard to let go of.
Good day. Ain't you a chipper-looking one?
Deadly Vine. I need large amounts of corpse weed for Master Harris's concoction. It's difficult to obtain, but we can't let our supply dwindle. Corpse weed is tough stuff to tangle with. The plant will get you before you get it. And the Jorgen worgen. My kinsmen at Raven Hill are concerned with curing the feral worgen in these forests. The condition itself cannot be lifted, but sanity can be restored to those not too far gone. While most here have proven beyond help, we keep an eye out for those that retain vestiges of their minds, attachments to their old lives. I've seen a lone worgen lurking the Jorgen farmstead, digging in a pile of dirt between the buildings. Could you check out that pile and see if he's left anything? Is this going to be Sven? Good old Sven, is he a worgen now?
What can I do for you?
Hail, warrior. Care to lend a hand for the people of Darkshire? There's a huge ogre mound just south of the hill here. The Splinterfist ogres usually keep to themselves, but they've got a bad habit of attacking travelers. Just the other day, I saw one drag off a poor man's horse for food. He was lucky it left him behind. Okay, fair. What else? That's it. So let's go down here for corpse weed and we'll investigate the mound of earth that somebody was digging in. He's probably just burying a bone or a treat or something, you know, for later. Okay, so the corpse weed we have to fight. We're not picking it. They told us it would get us before we got it. And he wasn't kidding. Alright, let's get behind this building, I think. Oh, here it is. It's not behind the building. It's just right here. And lurking worgen jumped out. And maybe they took whatever it was we dug up. Yeah, he wants his bone. That's all that it is. It's obvious. Yeah, I'm assuming we weren't supposed to chase him. It seemed like one of those jump in, run off, and disappear moments. That's everything over here. Let's go back and get these turned in.
We've been walled up for far too long.
Master Harris will want to know of this immediately. Here, take this package of corpse weed down the road to the camp at Raven Hill.
Farewell.
And then I guess now we'll head over here first and take care of the ogres. We'll get Abercrombie's crate. And I think we have to go back into the cave to get an ogre's monocle. Well, that's a lot of ogres. And there we go, there's our first 5 taken care of. Is it just me, or did they even make the ogres here smaller so that they would look less physically intimidating? Like, that's not the size an ogre is supposed to be. Why are these ogres all really tiny? Are they baby ogres? Are we killing babies? I don't feel good about this. For real though, did they literally shrink the size of the ogres to make them seem less intimidating? If so, why? Like, this guy is okay. He's an okay size. I still want him to be about 2 feet taller though. But yeah, these guys are just tiny. Tiny little ogres. There's Abercrombie's crates. The only thing I'm not sure about is the monocle. Maybe we have to fight our way back into this cave. I mean, even if we don't have to, we might as well. This dead ends. For some reason, I thought it was going to connect around to the other side, but it doesn't. That's okay. If not for the dazing, I would probably pull a lot more of these guys. Here we go. Looks like we dropped a couple though, unfortunately. We could probably back out of that easily enough, but my question is why? Why would we back out of it? And there we go. Well, let's get out of here. We'll run back over and we will turn in the Vulgar Volgol, and then we will head out to Raven Hill. Something about these zones, going back and doing them now in retail, they just feel a little bit empty, don't they? You would think they'd, like, with a little bit of a graphical upgrade, fidelity-wise, and new NPCs and stuff, that they'd kind of feel reinvigorated, but they just feel completely empty. And the reason why they feel that way is because they are completely empty. So, it makes perfect sense. That's like a really weird thing to be able to level up in an MMO and to be the only person in a zone on your faction, period. Once we get the flight point out here, we can fly back and get these turned in before we do too much else, just in case they give us follow-ups that happen on this side of the zone, which in retail seems unlikely, but it could still happen. I feel like honestly at a low level, if I had to pick one or the other, I would definitely take more flight points like we have over having mounts. I think adding the flight points would probably be good, but maybe we still don't get our mount till at least level 30. I mean, you get your mount so fast at level 20. No, we get it at level 10. I feel like you could at this leveling pace, you could probably wait till level 30 to get your mount, right? I mean, we haven't played for that much. Yeah, we've got 6 hours played. I feel like you experienced the world for 10 hours without your mount, that would be fine. This is a tragic land with a history of violence and despair. While many of the dead roam in the flesh, some are simply lost souls wandering in confusion. They deserve to be put at ease. Many of these souls gather at the Adelstead to the south, appearing before travelers. Take this censer of holy incense, sway it before the forlorn spirits, and let the offering of its gentle scent give them peace. Rebels without a clue. Several years ago, Stormwind's captain Curzon brought a brigade into Stranglethorn Vale on a mission whose details are still murky. Curzon swiftly descended into madness, as did his men, except for a few rebels who made it their mission to undo the evils that Curzon had wrought. As I said, that was years ago. I'm now hearing rumors that Curzon is dead, but those rebels still persist at their rebellion. This wants us to go to Stranglethorn? That could be interesting. What's Stranglethorn like after the Cataclysm? It's probably like a lot of the same stuff. Jitters. Master Harris requires many reagents for his serum. He has me gather them for him. Fair. Most of it's not so bad. I mean, the corpse weed is pretty bad, but it's not as bad as the widow venom. Have you seen the widows around here? The hatchlings are the size of a man. Even with a gun, I can't stand to go out hunting them. So, kill spiders for jitters. Makes sense. What do you have going on? Just vanishing powder. Alright. I like your little shop here. It's too bad you don't sell more. What we do here is not a cure. The transformation cannot be removed once inflicted, but the mind can be restored through alchemy. If enough is left intact. This worgen you've encountered sounds like he's fighting to stay aware. We've got to find him again. If he's fled the Jorgenstead, search the Adelstead to the south. He may be lurking in one of the buildings. That's quite some insight you have there. He may be lurking in one of the buildings. Yeah, fair enough. The statue has crumbled. I don't know if this is like a result of the Cataclysm or what, but apparently the statue has crumbled. It's now moss growing, which you could argue it would have been to begin with, but yeah, there it is in all of its glory. Alright, let's jump a flight really quick and go back to Darkshire. I wish it would start us zoomed in on the zone that we're in and not like way out here. That would be ideal. You can see the elemental disturbance in Westfall all the way from here. That's actually pretty cool. See how long we can keep it in our sights. That's quite a distance from a zone and a half away. Alright, let's check out some of our gear. That ring obviously is going to go somewhere. What do we got? Stamina and dodge. I don't want to give that up. I don't want to give up either of these. What is the point of having something proc to a rare if it's not better than the crap that I already have on? It's pointless. Oh, we need to go back over this way to talk to Amber Crombie. And we have an unspent talent point. Let's see, increase maximum number of charges on charge by 1 and reduces the cooldown. Yeah, that could be really useful. Impending victory replaces victory rush. Instantly attack the target, causing 96 damage, healing for 40%. Killing the enemy yields experience or honor, resets the cooldown. Huh. Stormbolt. Hurls your weapon at an enemy. As cool as that is, that's like a new ability that I've never played with, but I have so many buttons to push, I'm just gonna take double time. I've often wanted to charge in on the next enemy, and we haven't had charge available, so this will solve that problem. Let's see, out here on the outskirts of town, it's a wonder the walking dead haven't eaten me. In fact, just yesterday, a pack of ghouls was pounding on the walls of my tower. It would help to have a front door. If you, like, have a ghoul problem, why would they be pounding on the walls when they can just walk right in? I want to make an effigy, a kind of scarecrow for ghouls. To do that, I need some ghoul ribs. You can find plenty of them on the fetid corpses wandering Manor Mistmantle grounds north of Darkshire. Is that the only place we can find these? They moved these from over here to over here? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I think we used to get these from skeletons all throughout the zone, including over here at the cemetery. But I guess we'll take a quick stop to the north here and get this done. Wonder if we can just kind of go over the hills. And it has begun to rain. Holy cow, guys, this might be the first quest we've done that was not 100% drop rate. We killed an enemy and we didn't get an item for it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And then it never happened again. Kinda wish there were more of these guys. I'd pull a bigger group and just get this all done at once, but they seem pretty spread out for only being in this small little area that they've circled for us. There don't seem to be very many of them. And usually I would think like maybe another player has cleared them out. But I think we all know that that's not the case. Here we go. Pretty sure he just respawned over here. An old history book. Oh. I feel like once upon a time this would have been something that started a quest, but it didn't start a quest. It's unique, and it can't be opened, and it's not sellable. So did they literally just give me an item that the only thing I can do with it is throw it away? I'm pretty sure I got an item that I just have to throw away. Okay then. Hey, there's another one that didn't drop the item. It's getting rather interesting. Now we're only working with about an 85% drop rate. That's challenge, right? Okay, that one's done. Let's get back to Abercrombie and turn it in. I hope if he gives us anything else to do, I hope it's a little bit farther afield. And maybe it looks like we can just sneak back. Oh, we can just sneak right back here. Look at that. Oh, or maybe not. Oh, so close. There's got to be a way. Just come around the side here. That looks like that'll work. Yeah, we didn't have to go around at all, it turns out. He's got a little back door here. Take this note to Elo Ebenlock, the mayor of Darkshire. Yeah, because of how they redid this one, this all plays out a lot faster. It all plays out a lot faster, and it all happens on one side of the zone. We haven't gone over here yet. There's so much that they cut out of this. Just getting rid of some stuff that I'm probably never going to use off my bar here. I don't even know if we're going to use hamstring. It doesn't seem like there's a point. If something runs away, I'm going to charge it down. I'm not going to bother hamstringing something while I'm doing PvE in retail. That's just not necessary. Elo looks at the letter and immediately pales. You fool, you've doomed us all. You're not the first fool to be manipulated by Abercrombie. That doddering old man is known as the embalmer to us. He's a vile necromancer and a blight upon this town. And now, sewn together and given life by the very materials you brought him, this horrible creation approaches. That hideous creature will be upon us in mere moments. If you have any heart, you'll help the Night Watch drive off the abomination and save our town. Yeah, peace out. We just leave. We're not helping. Sorry. It's okay, your NPCs will all respawn eventually. Oh, here he is. Oh, look at this! Okay, stuff like this is actually cool. When it changes the area and puts us in a little phase. I enjoy stuff like this. I would say, like, do a bunch more stuff like this. You know? Especially because the game is not populated by actual humans playing it, so populated by events that are happening with the NPCs in the world. This guy's dealing a fair amount of damage to us. Let's pop ignore pain here and then negate all of that. Oh no! We didn't get him? Oh, we didn't get him. The one time that we had to stay alive, we couldn't stay alive. Are they still gonna fight him? And do we have time to get back? And why isn't the rain helping to put out the fires? So many questions. He's still up. I guess we're the only ones that can actually damage him, so... There we go. If at first you don't succeed, just respawn. Hey, you're standing in fire. I think that's probably bad. Now who's going to deal with all this fire? So we go inside here, we talk to him again, and then the fire is put out? And was the fire one of his abilities? Was to spray fire everywhere? That's a little weird. I'll say you've made amends by helping to save the lives here. Yeah, we didn't stop the whole town from being set on fire. Be careful. Seems like that would be pretty impactful too. And now we go outside and everything is fine. Boop. And that whole story arc is now done. You notice how we never go back and kill Crombie? Why would we leave him there? You just said that he's caused trouble before and he will again. I guess they like fighting off abominations. I don't know. Back out to Ravenhill we go. Well, we've already got 3 out of the 5 chapters completed in a weird order, right? It's just been done in a pretty weird order. So we've only got Morbin Fell and the Morladim chain to go, and those are elites as well. Probably not the kind of elite that we need a group for. But, you know, Stitches did kill us once, so who knows? I mean, we're going to get it done regardless, and we're not going to use a group, so we'll make it work. We're going to head south first and do the Forlorn Spirits Soothed and get the Lurking Worgen capture. I have a feeling it's Sven. We haven't been out to Sven's camp yet. Sven had lost his family and was kind of crazy because of that to begin with. You know, he might have got infected by the worgen, and it seems like he would... The memories of his family would help him fight that off, I think. Maybe. I like these little tents they've set up. I really think this is cool. I don't think I've ever seen this little area. At least with a tent, it makes sense that it doesn't have a door. Unlike every other building in the entire world. It's not World of Doors, it's World of Warcraft. Okay, get it right. Let's see. Do we click you? Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. So we have to fight the Anguish spirits to get to the Forlorn spirits. And then we need... Oh, the Lurking Worgen is also kind of hanging out back here. He's inside of a building, the guy told us. So yeah, he's obviously going to be inside the barn here. There he is, up in the rafters. Watch out. Oh. Whoops. Clicky, clicky. Okay, well, we might have messed that one up. Yeah, it said capture him. I'm so used to just killing every single thing we come up against. What do we do? Maybe he respawns? It doesn't say that we failed the quest. So maybe we just hang out outside for a minute, and then we'll go back in, and we'll hope that he respawns. Otherwise, we could abandon the quest and retake it. That's something we could do. Don't really want to do that, but I will if we have to. We've got 201 linen scraps here. Okay, round number 2. Here we go. Try not to kill him this time. Let's go with auto attacks for now. Like, until he gets low. There we go, captured. Like, that's the weirdest way to capture anybody ever. You've captured them, but they just disappear. They learned at this point that they don't want to deal with any, like, escort quests, so they're not going to have you shackle him and escort him back, because people hate those quests. But then again, the way you handle it probably isn't just by having him vanish. It's a little strange to say he's captured when he just vanishes into thin air. He's in our bag, yeah. It's gotta be it.
We've been walled up for far too long.
I'm hopeful, but let's remain professional. It is business as usual for this one. Into the guillotine he goes, and if the alchemy doesn't take, he won't be getting back out of it. Okay, so we're gonna get to see this play out, obviously. Damn it, Jitters. I said hold. Jitters! Uh-oh. Ah! No, not Jitters! I remember now. It's all your fault. You brought the worgen to Duskwood. You led the Dark Riders to my farm and hid while they murdered my family. Every speck of suffering in my life is your pathetic fault. I should kill you. This is all true. Letting him go is the only thing that's going to separate you from the beast now, my friend. You've a lot to make up for, Jitters. I won't give you the easy way out. Well, that was easy. He threw him right back to his spot. And then he disappears. Alright, okay, he's still here. So Sven has been redeemed. That's good. He's a worgen now, which is much cooler than just being a random human out in the wilderness. There we go. Oh, we got an epic shield. Isn't that just dandy? Get there, our epic Stormwind shield. Before I was lost to the woods, the last thing I remember is Morbin Fell. He was a vile necromancer, and the reason this land swarms with so many vile undead. I asked an adventurer to help me put an end to him. I thought they did it. But Sister Ellington tells me the land still crawls with ghouls and specters ripple from the grave. There's our Morbin Fell quest. Can you hear them? There's so many of them, and they wander their graves, shuffling across the cold ground on rotting limbs. The dead cry out in the still air. They suffer in their own flesh, forced from sleep. Every night I venture into the graveyard to put more of them to rest, but it's never enough. Help me. Put the ghouls that swarm Ravenhill Cemetery out of their misery. Strike down as many as you can. Yeah, we're re-killing them. It seems like overkill because they've been killed once. And for some reason, the resolution is simply to kill them again. It's a little weird, but we'll do it. And then we need venom sacks as well. So let's veer over here and maybe get the venom sacks first and get that going. Another time that I wish these were packed a little bit closer together, we could pull multiples and probably wrap this one up a lot faster, but that is not the case. The spiders run away. The first enemy that we come up against that runs from us, and it's a spider. That doesn't make sense, but okay. None of the humans cared enough about their lives, or the orcs, or anybody else, but the spiders. The spiders run for their lives. If you say so. Okay, there's 8 out of 8. Let's head into the cemetery proper. We need to kill 20 ghouls. 20 ghouls. 20. Okay, let's not get stuck on a gravestone here. We're trying to actually pull these people together for some fun. We don't need the skeleton friends, so we will avoid them. I don't know that many of those counted as ghouls, to be honest. Let's come up here a little bit more to the north and see if we can have some better luck. The rotting horrors are not ghouls. The spreaders are ghouls. The rotted ones, the flesh eaters are ghouls. Yeah, the ghouls are all hanging out up here. There we go, that was a little bit more fruitful. Well, we're gonna take on one at a time for a second to get our health back. Yes, that's right, I regen my health by getting into combat. That's how we regen our health in retail, because we get into combat and we start pounding our abilities that restore our health. Even the little bloodworms proc our victory rush, which is a little cheap. We've got a spider here who's like just along for the party at this point. Alright, 10 down, 10 to go. Are there ghouls over here as well? Let's come up the hill and take a look at what enemies are over here. Bone chewers, yeah, you're a ghoul. There's only one of you though. Well, we might as well take out the ones that we can. And there's a quest to pick up back here at the gravestone, so let's go do that as well. The weathered grave marker reads simply Morgan Lattimore. Upon further examination, you notice that dirt over the grave has been recently disturbed and that a good amount of dirt seems to have been displaced. Okay. Cool. That goes back to town. Come along on this side of the house before we go in. We'll take out a few more of these guys. Can I get through here? No, we have no lines of sight. What a shame. Blood-soaked hat, remains of Morbent Fell. Yeah, there used to be a bunch of different types of enemies out here. There were like skeletal healers and like skeletal warriors and stuff like that. Now it seems like they're mainly just ghouls. What is this guy doing? Morbidius. Morbidius does not seem to have a quest mob marker. But we'll hold off on killing him. I'm not going to fight him right now. He's not a rare spawn or anything, so maybe he is a quest mob. Maybe he's just an elite standing guard on this tomb. I really don't know. Maybe we will just try to kill him for funsies. We could use a little bit of a challenge. There's more Ladim. We don't really want to take him on, necessarily. But we can take this guy on. Maybe we should pull him over here so when more Ladim comes back, we're not, like, standing right here. Hey, maybe we're not gonna get this guy. That was close. Maybe with a potion we could have done it. We got him pretty low. Alright, let's get all this stuff turned in, and then we will also fly back to town and turn in what we have there. And yeah, I feel like we're probably getting pretty close to wrapping this zone up.
What can I do for you?
How are you? See you around.
I got a bad feeling.
Let's see, Sven is correct. I can feel the presence of a powerful evil deep beneath the Ravenhill Cemetery. Evil lurks in its catacombs, and Morbinfell must be the source. You will need the power of the light to strike him down. Sven told me the heroes who first slew Morbinfell wielded an artifact of light-forged iron imbued with holy power. That artifact is still here. I can feel it as well. A glimmer of light amidst the darkness. Search Ravenhill for it, and let the light guide you through to it. Okay, we'll do that, but yeah, we're gonna head back to town. I'm gonna get everything turned in, and the next time, guys, we should be wrapping things up in Duskwood. Maybe we'll check out Stranglethorn, maybe we will go elsewhere. We will see how things go. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, take care of yourselves out there in the real world, and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth sometime soon. Bye now.